Today I want to talk about the best and the worst thing about Xbox Cloud Gaming. This isn't a review, this is simply me talking about my experience after using it quite a bit more the past few days and putting it through its paces. Throughout my testing, two things became abundantly clear. And we're going to start with the positive. Xbox Cloud Gaming offers an immense amount of value for an insanely low price. There are just so many quality titles to choose from on hand. No matter what type of gamer you are or what type of genre you prefer, there's something in this subscription that'll have you covered. There are over 345 games on this subscription, and they include everything from your AAA blockbuster releases that sometimes launch day one to your small indie titles that are hidden gems. It doesn't matter if you're into strategy, classics, shooters, sports, action-adventure, platformers, puzzles, RPGs, racing games, or more. You name it, it's here. And all of that is available to you for the very low price of $14.99 a month. And cloud gaming is only a portion of what you're getting out of that price, because it does give you access to regular Game Pass on your Xbox and PC as well. But since this is a cloud gaming channel, let's just pretend like that's not part of the offer and we're only interested in the cloud gaming aspect. And yet, even when looking at it that way, the amount of quality titles you're getting at that price point still makes it an absolute steal. No other platform or service really comes close to offering the sheer amount of quality and quantity here, be it Amazon Luna, Google Stadia, Nvidia GeForce Now, or PlayStation Now. And sure, you could argue that Stadia Pro does give you value in the sense that you get to keep access to your games even after they're removed from the Stadia Pro lineup as long as you claim them during your subscription period. Even then, if you were subscribed to Stadia Pro from the very beginning, you would still only have access to a fraction of the amount of games available on Game Pass Ultimate at any given moment with a subscription. Even if you were to throw in every other game available on Stadia, there are still more games on Xbox Cloud Gaming. The very same applies to Amazon Luna. In fact, the only subscription that even comes close to matching value here is probably PlayStation Now, which does actually beat it in quantity, but certainly not quality of titles that are available. And one of the main reasons that is because Xbox does that crazy thing where they put all their first-party studio titles on Game Pass day one. Having access to Halo Infinite and Forza Horizon 5 immediately is real nice. Knowing that you're going to be able to play Starfield day one is crazy. And thinking about the potential future where this is going to include the likes of the next Call of Duty, Fable, Elder Scrolls, Overwatch, Diablo, and more, well, it just gets plain nuts. At this point, I think you get the picture. Xbox game streaming's best quality is that its value proposition is absolutely insane. But now let's move on to its worst quality. And this one is something that is a deal breaker for many people out there, and that's its inconsistency. It feels like some games run perfectly fine and are completely playable start to finish, like Halo Infinite or Forza Horizon 5. And the next moment, I'll try something new out like the Anacrusis, and it turns out that it's completely unplayable. You'll instantly notice a ton of artifacting in weird areas, pixelization, and this very odd scanline effect that keeps happening every now and then. On top of that, you'll also see me struggling to fight with the latency to actually have a steady shot. This isn't me trying to make it look bad, I was actually struggling really hard to just center the screen. Mind you, that was never an issue at all throughout playing Halo Infinite, and this was a test that I did jumping from one game to another immediately. I had a perfectly fine experience, and then I had whatever this was. I figured maybe it was the time of day, or maybe there was just something going on with my own connection, so I'll try it again later. So that's what I did. I waited a couple days and gave it another go, and it was the exact same experience. For some reason, the Anacrusis and a few other games have given me weird issues in terms of latency and visual fidelity. But those are issues that I don't experience elsewhere. I played through a lot of Death's Door as well as Halo Infinite and Forza Horizon 5 without any problems whatsoever. I really can't think of what would be causing this. I would assume I'm connecting to the exact same servers I'm always connecting to, or maybe some games are stored elsewhere? I have no clue. But if this were my first experience when trying out XCloud, I can tell you right now it would be incredibly soured and I wouldn't be thinking too highly of the service. I think a lot of reasons why you go online and you see people consistently say XCloud provides the worst experience is because maybe they're trying out games that actually do provide a bad experience. For example, I ran into similar issues with Forza Horizon 4, but not Horizon 5 oddly enough. And it's important to note that first impressions matter. Most people will try that experience and not only get really upset with Xbox cloud gaming and maybe not even give it a shot, but it may impact their thoughts of cloud gaming in general. And as somebody who's both a part of the cloud gaming and VR community, I can tell you personally that I read it online a ton. People will say they tried so-and-so experience and then swear that medium off entirely. I do hope there is a solution to this issue, be it on my end or even Xbox's end, but it's something I can honestly say I've never experienced with any other cloud gaming service or platform. But the fact that some games work perfectly fine and others don't makes me think that it's probably not an issue on my end, but whatever is hosting these games. After all, the issues do seem to be game specific here. But now I want to ask you for your experience. How has it been playing Xbox cloud gaming on your end? Better yet, if you have access to it, I would actually ask you to play the Anacrusis and then tell me how it runs for you. I have a whole lot more to say about Xbox cloud gaming, but it's something I'll save for another video down the road. So be sure to stay tuned for that, as I'll be giving you my full thoughts and rundown on the service and whether or not I think it's worth it. If you enjoyed today's video or found it helpful at all, be sure to hit that like button, as it really does help the channel out, and if you're wanting more content like this, be sure to subscribe and hit that notification bell as well. And as always, thank you for watching the video. This has been the Virtual Cloud, giving you the latest and greatest on everything cloud gaming and VR related, and until next time, I'll catch you in the clouds.